Hey guys, good evening. Guys, if you're able to see my screen, just type S in the chat box so that we can get started. Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. So let's begin. So guys, we are going to start a new batch today. So this is nothing but, a full stack QA training program. So where are we going to start this full stack QA training program is, we are going to start with Selenium automation first, okay? For this batch, we are going to start with Selenium automation. And as part of Selenium automation, we have few notes here. I'm going to start from the first one. Okay, we'll go with this order. We'll start here. So we'll do one thing. I'll just copy all this stuff. Copy all this stuff. And this is from a previous batch actually. So yesterday I created one folder for batch 7. Batch 7. Just give me a second. Yeah. So here I'll just create a folder with the name notes. And in that notes folder, I'll create a Google Doc, or directly I can create a Google Doc, right? Why to create a folder here? Let me delete this. So find, create and share. Okay, fine, notes. I'll just paste the notes here. Here you will find all the notes, okay? We'll be using these notes. So in that, the first topic is what? Introduction to Selenium, okay? As part of Selenium automation, as part of full stack QA training. What is the topic that I'm going to start? Introduction to Selenium is the topic I'm going to start. Okay, introduction to Selenium. Introduction to Selenium is the topic. So I want to everyone to type this topic in the chat box so that we'll get started with this topic without any delay. I want everyone to type introduction to Selenium in the chat box. Okay, great. Fine. So yeah, introduction to Selenium, right. So let me open this notes meanwhile. Let me open this notes. So in this notes, you will find all the notes that I am using for taking your trainings and all. So let me open the notes here for you. Yeah, fine. So introduction to Selenium. So to understand Selenium, here are few topics are there, guys. I'll go one by one. I'll go one by one for you. First thing is manual testing. Okay. First, you need to understand manual testing first, guys. Okay. What is manual testing? You need to understand first. Manual testing. What is manual testing? You need to understand first. So in the process of learning Selenium automation, first you need to understand what exactly is manual testing. I want everyone to type manual testing in the chat box so that I'll explain what exactly manual testing is. So what is manual testing? Okay, great. Testing performed. Okay. Otherwise, I'll write like this. Okay. Otherwise, I'll draw an image to explain this. Let's say there is a computer or laptop or iPad or whatever the device. In that, the application that you need to test is opened. Okay. Now, as a software tester, if you are sitting before this computer and by using your eyes and hands, if you are performing the testing of the application, such kind of testing is called as manual testing. Here, are you using any automation tools, guys? In case of manual testing, are you guys using any? Will you be using any automation tools here? No automation tools here. Okay. Who is performing the testing? Tool is performing the testing or a real person is performing the testing? Tell me, guys. No automation tools here. Okay. Here, a real person who is sitting before the computer is performing the testing. Such kind of testing is called as manual testing. Such kind of testing is called as, guys, manual testing. A real person directly sitting before the computer machine and, opening the browser, browsing the application and, performing several actions on this application is called as manual testing. Here, without the use of any automation tool, a real person directly sitting before the computer machine is performing the testing. Let me give a small demo of this manual testing. Demo of manual testing. Okay, let me give a small demo of manual testing for you. So what is a demo of the manual testing? For example, here, let's say the user has opened this application. That is a tutorialsninja.com/demo application the user has opened manually. Okay. You see, I am sitting. Let's assume that I am the user who is performing the manual testing. So I opened the browser. In that browser, I typed this URL myself. Okay. I typed this URL myself, tutorialsninja.com, by using my hands and mouse and keyboard, whatever you say, and press enter key here. Then what happened? This application URL has opened in the browser for me. Now, once application URL has opened for me, for example, I want to perform manual testing on the search functionality of this application. I want to check whether the search functionality of this application is working properly or not. How to check that? In the search box field, I'll be typing an existing product in this application. I'll be typing some existing product in this application like HP. Okay, I did this manually. I myself typed it by just before sitting before the computer machine without using any tools. I myself typed this particular text into the search box field. Now I'm going to click on this button. The moment I click on this button, what is happening? In the search results, the required product is coming or not. I am checking. How I am checking is using my eyes. I can see, right? I can see what is happening on my laptop screen. So I can see that a proper product has been displayed in the search results when I have searched for HP. Now I can confirm that the test got passed or failed. As part of this manual testing, I need to confirm whether this particular test is passed or failed, guys. Tell me. Is it working or not? Is the search functionality of this application is working or not as part of this test? Tell me in the chat box. Yes, it is working. It's passed. It's working. So passed. So this kind of testing is called as manual testing. Okay. This kind of testing is called as manual testing. I just gave a demo of the manual testing on Tutorials Ninja app application. Okay. Demo application. I gave the demo. Okay. So this is what is manual testing. Now, is everyone clear what exactly is manual testing is now? Is everyone now clear? Without using any tools, if a real person directly sitting before the computer, who is generally known as a software tester, is performing the testing by using his eyes and hands, okay, that kind of testing is called as manual test. Okay. Now, if you understood what is manual testing, should be able to understand what is automation testing now. Okay. So next thing here is what is automation testing. Okay. The other side I'm going to write automation testing. Automation testing. What is automation testing? Here also the computer machine will or some kind of device or whatever it may be there. But here a real person will be performing the testing, guys. Do you think the real person will be performing the testing here on the application in case of automation testing? Tell me, guys. No, right? It's not correct, right? A real person will not be performing the testing of this application in this computer. Then who will be performing the testing? Let's assume that this is a test automation tool. Okay, assume that this is a test automation tool. Test automation tool, okay, a test automation tool is performing the testing of the application in place of the real person who has taken the place. The test automation tool has taken the place. On behalf of the software tester, on behalf of a real person, okay, or tester, real person or tester, if an automation tool, if an automation or test automation tool, automation or test automation tool is performing the testing, it is called as, okay, it is called as automation testing. It is called as automation testing, okay. In place of the real person, if an automation tool on behalf of this real person is performing the testing of the application, such kind of testing is called as automation testing. Here, automation tool will perform the testing. right? So let me give a small demo. Okay, demo of how an automation tool can perform the testing. Demo of how an automation tool can perform the automation testing on behalf of a real person. I'm going to show you right now. Okay. For that, I already have a lot of code with me. So don't worry, whatever that is happening on the screen, you may not be having the knowledge, guys. Okay. If you are new to this batch and you are completely new to Selenium Java automation, I'm going to give a small demo. It doesn't mean that you should have the knowledge of that thing. Okay. It doesn't mean that you should have the knowledge of that thing, guys. Okay. So be okay with that. I'm just launching something. I'm using some tools and all. Just watch it like audience, guys. Okay. Don't think like a director who is a creator of all this stuff. Okay. I'm the director in this case. You are just the audience. Okay. If you are completely new to this Selenium Java automation, just watch it like an audience. Okay. So here, let me go here. Okay. So here, there is some code, right? There is some code already written. I know if you are completely new to this Selenium Java automation, you will not understand what exactly it is. But what I want to show here is I want to perform the same manual testing. Okay, whatever the manual testing that I have performed by sitting directly before the computer machine, like searching for a valid product and checking whether the proper product has been displayed in the search results or not. Visually have verified that, right? That is manual testing, right? The same thing I want to automate with the help of automation tool. So whatever that is happening, if you don't understand, ignore it. Only take the essence. Whatever that is really required, take it. What I want to prove that here is I want to showcase how an automation tool can perform testing on behalf of a software tester. I want to show you, right? How an automation tool can perform testing on behalf of a software tester. I want to show you, not more than that, right? So are you guys ready to have this okay demo? Guys, are you ready for the demo? I would like to show you how an automation tool can perform testing on behalf of a tester. Okay. For that, I'm using some tools and all. Okay. Watch it like an audience, guys. Only take the essence. Don't worry about what is this project, what is that code. I'm not able to understand anything. Don't get frightened or something, guys. Just this is like a goal. Okay. Where you are going to reach. Okay. I'm just going to show you in advance. But I will be teaching you how to do all this stuff in the coming days. But for now, try to understand whatever I'm going to. Just clear. Just at a high level, see what I'm going to do and take only the essence. Don't think too much here. Okay. Don't think how this is possible, how this is written. That's not your cup of tea for now. Okay. Only take the essence of what I'm covering here right now. And just quickly write some code. Ignore this code, whatever I'm writing. You don't have to know this. Okay. Since I am already an expert in this Selenium Java automation, right? I can write this code, but you may not be able to understand this. Okay. If you are new to this, you'll not be able to understand this. So let me write this code. So what was the application, guys? This was the application, right? This was the application. Let me take this application URL and go here and paste it. And then, and here, I'm doing some few things. Don't worry what I'm trying to do. I'm just quickly writing this code. But you will be able to understand what I'm trying to do just at a high level. Even though you don't understand this code, you can understand this at a high level. Okay. What exactly is happening and what code I am writing here. Okay. Okay. Just give me a second. Just writing in a rough way. Okay. So you may or may not have understood whatever I have written here, but just to give a gist of whatever I have written here, this will open the browser. Which browser? Chrome browser. And this will maximize the browser automatically. Okay, this is whatever that you are seeing here is a Selenium automation tool. Okay, the Selenium automation tool with the help of the code written by me will open the Chrome browser, will maximize the browser, will open the application URL in the browser, this particular application URL. After this application URL got opened, it will type HP into the search box field, and then it is going to click on search button, and then once the search button has been clicked with the help of HP text and all in the displayed page, it will check whether this particular product has been displayed on the page or not. If it is displayed, it will print test passed in the output and close the browser. This is what I have done. Okay, don't worry how to write this code right now, but able to understand right for what I have written the code, that's enough. Okay, now I want to make the automation tool. I want to make this particular test automation tool perform testing. Okay, whatever the thing that I have performed manually here, I want this test automation tool to perform the same thing, okay, without the need of this tester. Okay, whatever the tester has done by in a manual way, the automation tool has to do it. Okay, let's see. I'll right click here, run as Java application. I'm not touching my mouse or keyboard or anything right now. Whatever that is happening on the screen, you have to see. It may be a bit fast, guys. So in a while, the browser got launched, maximized. It has opened the application page URL. It has typed HP, clicked on search button, and it verified that the product got displayed in the search results and has printed in the output console that the test got passed. Who has performed the testing this time? Hmm. Who has performed the testing this time, guys? Automation tool, test automation tool has performed the testing, not the software tester. Okay. You see, you can make this test automation tool to verify this n number of times, any number of times. Okay. It will not get bored. The same code you are just running, it can perform. How many times if you instruct that, it will perform the testing. Okay. The same testing. Fine, guys, able to understand, right, what is automation testing? A small demo I gave you for instead of making this theoretical, right, I made it practical so that you will understand. Like I gave a small demo for manual testing. I gave a small demo for automation testing. Hope you understood it. What is manual testing and what is automation testing for now, right? Now, how can a tool perform testing? By this time, you should be able to understand. While I gave a demo for the automation testing, have you seen that how an automation tool can perform testing? Can automation tool perform testing by itself? Can the tool think by itself? Is that so intelligent like human beings that it can think by itself and perform the testing on behalf of the software testers? What do you say, guys? Can the tool think by itself and perform the testing on behalf of the testers? No, right? Will the tester has to put some efforts here? Does the tester has to put some efforts here in this case? Yes or no? The tester need to put efforts. What kind of efforts? The tester need to write this code, right? The tester need to write this code. And this code will serve as instructions for the automation tool while performing testing. Okay, this code will be taken as instruction by the Selenium automation tool in this example. We just have to write the code, write the scripts or code, whatever you say. Okay, that code or test scripts will be taken as instructions by whom? The automation tool. Okay, by following the instructions given by the software tester, the automation tool is performing the testing. Not tool cannot perform testing by itself. We have to give the instructions to the automation tool how it need to perform the testing. Okay, when it has to pass the test, when it has to fail the test, everything we have to give in the form of instructions. That is the way of automation, right? So automation tool cannot perform testing by itself. Rather, the tester need to write some coding, okay, do some coding and put the developed code into the automation tool like this. To this automation tool, I have provided this code, written code I have provided, and with the help of this code, the tool will perform the testing with the help of the code developed and provided by the testers. So can an automation tool perform testing by itself? The answer is no. How the automation tool can perform testing? With the help of the code. Okay. By intaking the code written by the software testers, the automation tool will perform the testing by considering that code as the instructions. Okay. By following the instructions, the testing will be done by the automation tool. Clear, everyone? How an automation tool can perform testing is clear for everyone? Just type C in the chat box if this concept so far are clear. What is manual testing? What is automation tool testing? And how an automation tool can perform testing? Clear? Great. Now, The next thing here is, since you understood what exactly is an automation testing and how an automation tool can perform testing on behalf of the tester, how it is possible and all, now let's learn about different automation tools that are there in the market, and out of them, Selenium is one of them. Okay, Selenium is one of the test automation tools that is there in the market. Okay, so what is Selenium? At this point of time, Selenium is one of the most popular test automation tools that are there in the market. Okay, Selenium is one of the most popular test automation tools that are there in the market. Now tell me, what are the other test automation tools apart from Selenium? Anyone know? What are the other test automation tools apart from Selenium? What are the other test automation tools apart from Selenium? Anyone have any idea of the? Yes, Tosca is correct. Then type in the chat box, guys. Cypress, Playwright. Then yes, Tosca, Cypress, Playwright. Any other tools? Anyone know any other tools? Yes, UFT is another tool. Okay, UFT is another tool. Then APM, yes, APM is another tool. Then any other tools? Yeah, many more tools. Let's find out like what most of the people are using here. Rest assured framework. Then testing. Then what are the other tools we have? Any other tools we have? Tosca, Cypress, Playwright, UFT, APM, Rest Assured Framework, Testing, Catalan Studio, Catalan Studio. Then many are there, and many more automation tools are there in the market. Okay, yes, test trigger, right. Test trigger is another one, right. Test trigger is another one. Yes, that's also right. Test trigger is another test automation tool we have. Yeah, many test automation tools are there in the market. Out of them, Selenium is one of the most popular. Okay. Yeah, Apply tools, Selenium, many other. Okay, yes. Selenium is one of the most popular test automation tools that are there in the market. Along with Selenium, many other tools are available in the market. But Selenium has its own place, guys. Okay, no matter how many automation tools are there, everyone who is learning test automation will start their journey from Selenium. Okay, these days I recommend people to start learning or test automation with help of Selenium along with Java language, Selenium with Java. And other thing is that after that, I recommend people to go for this tool known as Playwright. Okay, Playwright is a tool. Okay, if you are good with these two tools, you are good to go, guys. Okay, so we'll aim for this. Okay, we'll aim for this Selenium and Playwright. We'll give the priority during our full stack QA training program, right? We'll give the priority for Selenium Java followed by the Playwright. Okay, so that's what we are aiming now. Okay, going ahead, we are aiming for Selenium Java. After Selenium Java is completed, we are going for Playwright. Fine. So that's what is the plan I have for everyone. Okay, so we are going to learn these two automation tools one by one, starting with Selenium first, Selenium with Java first. After that, we'll go for Playwright. Okay, that is the plan for this new batch that I am taking. Okay, fine. So a lot of automation tools are there. So if you ask me like if I'm directly entering into the test automation journey, so where I have to start? I start with Playwright or Selenium means I'll recommend you to start with Selenium Java first, then go for Playwright second. Okay, so these are enough. These are very good to go. After this, based on your time, you can learn any number of tools, guys. But your journey should start with Selenium Java, and also you should be aware of Playwright. Okay. So these days, a lot of demand is increasing from Playwright. How can I say that Selenium Java followed by Playwright, even though so many automation tools are there in the market? Why I'm giving you a plan where you have to learn Selenium Java first and Playwright next? Playwright with, you have to learn Playwright with what? With the language you have to learn? Playwright with, what do you think, guys? Playwright should be learned with what? Anyone know? Playwright test automation tool should be learned with which language? Okay, a lot of answers are coming. You have to learn with TypeScript. Okay, TypeScript is famous. popular one is TypeScript. Out of all the languages, Playwright need to be used with TypeScript. Okay. If you are learning Playwright with TypeScript means you are very good to go. But for understanding TypeScript, JavaScript is required. Okay. So in order to learn TypeScript, you have to learn JavaScript. After that, you are going to learn TypeScript. Then you are going to learn Playwright. Okay, because you are going to use or write automation scripts with the help of Playwright with TypeScript language. So this is a plan, guys. This is a plan I have for everyone. Okay, in the coming sessions, after Selenium Java, we are going to move on to the Playwright with TypeScript next. Okay, that is the plan I'm holding in my mind. So we'll go with that priority basis and all the stuff. Okay, fine. Okay, so how I'm saying that out of all these automation tools, these are the major, these are the important ones. How I'm saying, you see, I'm a corporate trainer too, right? I'm a corporate trainer too. I get a lot of training requirements from big companies like SCL, Capgemini, and all those stuff. A lot of people contact me to see whether I am available for giving the corporate training for them. So most of the requirements these days are coming on Selenium Java and Playwright with TypeScript. That's the reason I'm choosing these tools with my experience. And also everywhere you see like job postings or everything, like, people are asking for Playwright. That's the reason Selenium with Java and Playwright with TypeScript. Even other automation tools are also important, but priority wise, first priority, second priority. Okay. Maybe other tools will be third, fourth, like that. Okay. Depending on the situations. Clear everyone? Clear everyone? So for now, what is Selenium then? For now, what is Selenium? In simple words, what is Selenium? In simple words, what is Selenium? Selenium is a what? In simple words, Selenium is a what? Yes, test automation tool. Okay, for now. Okay, I'll change this line later. I'll change this line later. But at this point of time, wherever we are, this much we have to know about Selenium. We have to simply say when someone asks you, at this point of knowledge, someone asks you what is Selenium means. Selenium is one of the popular test automation tools that are there in the market. You should answer. That's it. That is what is Selenium. Okay. Okay. Selenium in simple terms is a test automation tool. Okay, so what the test automation tool will do, right? Okay, instead of a person performing the testing manually, an automation tool like Selenium will perform the testing on behalf of the real testing. Okay, real person with the help of the code given by the software testers. By taking the code given by the software testers as instructions to perform the testing, the Selenium automation tool will perform the testing. That's fine. Now, the next thing that you need to understand is the type of applications that Selenium can automate. What are the types of the applications that Selenium can automate? Types of applications that Selenium can automate. What are the types of applications that Selenium can automate? There are different types of applications, first of all. One is web application. Okay, web application. Second one is mobile applications. Web applications, mobile applications, desktop applications or standalone applications. Okay, desktop or standalone or window-based application. A lot of names are there in the market. Like that, many types of applications are there. Out of all these types of applications, what Selenium can automate? Selenium cannot automate mobile and desktop applications. Selenium can only automate which applications? Web applications only. Only web applications can be automated with help of Selenium. Mobile and desktop applications cannot be automated. So what are web applications? What are mobile applications? What are desktop applications? Tell me guys, what are web applications? What do you mean by web applications? Web applications means what? Web applications means what? Yes. Any application that runs on the browser. Any application that runs on which? On which software? On a browser. It can be Chrome browser, it can be a Firefox browser, it can be an Opera browser, it can be an Edge browser, it can be Safari browser. Okay, it can be an Edge browser. Any application which runs on a browser is automatically called as a what? Web application. Clear? Clear everyone? What is a web application? Everyone clear with what is a web application? Any application that runs on a browser is nothing but a web application. Generally, the web applications will have a application URL when you and like the same that just now I showed you the demo, right? This is nothing but a web application. With the help of this URL, we can browse the web application on the browser. So tell me guys, is tutorialsninja.com/demo is a web application or a mobile application or desktop application? If it is running on the browser, it is a web application. What if this one, Amazon.com? Which type of application this is? Amazon.com. If it is running in the browser with help of the URL means it is nothing but a web application. Flipkart.com. Flipkart.com. What type of application this is also a web application. These are the examples of the web applications, right? These are the examples of the web applications. Fine, great. Now tell me, give me the examples. For example, here I'll write Amazon.com is a web application. Example is Amazon.com. Okay. Now give me the example for mobile applications. What are mobile applications? What are mobile applications? The applications which run where are called as mobile applications. The applications which run where are called as mobile applications. The applications which run on mobile devices are called as mobile applications. What are the different mobile devices we have? What are mobile devices? Can you give me the examples of mobile devices? What are mobile devices? Mobile devices means what? It can be mobile phone. It can be a mobile phone. Then it can be an iPad. Then, right? Those are the nothing but mobile devices, right? The applications which run on mobile devices like tablets, mobile phones, etc., are called as mobile applications. Okay, I have some article here. If you really want to learn about mobile testing, you can actually go here, go to the website here, and there is an article, guys. Okay. Hmm. Okay, mobile testing. Let me click on this. And here you can understand what exactly is mobile application is. What is a mobile application? Application which is developed for working on any supported mobile device is known as a mobile application. Okay, like a smartphone is an example for a. What are the mobile applications we have? A few of the mobile applications we generally use on our smartphones are Facebook app, WhatsApp application, Amazon shopping application, and many more. Okay, fine. So what are mobile devices? The devices on which the mobile applications actually run are nothing but the mobile devices. So it can be smartphones or tablets. Okay. Generally, the most of the people consider mobile devices as smartphones and tablets. Okay. Smartphone will be like this. Tablet will be like this. Okay. These are called as mobile devices. The applications which run on this kind of mobile devices are called as which applications? The applications which run on this kind of mobile devices are called as which applications? Mobile applications. Okay. Such kind of devices, if an application is running, is called as a mobile application. For example, let's see some image here. Okay, any image I have here. For example, let me show you the image, or let's go to the top otherwise. Okay, yes, here itself you can see. Here you can see the mobile image, right? Mobile phone or mobile device. On the mobile device, Facebook application is there, Twitter application. Now it's called as X. Okay, Instagram. Then Facebook Messenger is there, WhatsApp is there, and many other applications. All these applications are called as which applications? WhatsApp and this kind of applications are called as mobile applications. Okay. Can Selenium automate such kind of mobile applications? Can Selenium automate this kind of mobile applications? The answer is no. Mobile applications, Selenium cannot automate. Only this kind of web applications like Amazon.com, Flipkart.com, and tutorialsninja.com/demo. Such kind of applications only. Okay, Selenium can automate. Mobile application, Selenium cannot automate. Now the next thing here is coming to the coming to the next one here is coming to the desktop applications or standalone applications. Some people call it as desktop applications or standalone applications. So desktop slash standalone applications. What are desktop or standalone applications? What are the applications which are generally called as desktop or standalone applications? Tell me, guys. What do you think are the desktop or standalone applications? Applications which run on what? Applications, applications which run on computer operating system. Computer operating system. Applications which run on top of computer operating systems like Windows, Mac, Linux operating systems like Windows OS, Mac OS, Linux OS, okay, or called as desktop or standalone applications which run on the operating systems of the computer machines, like desktop computers or laptop kind of computers are called as, okay, directly, okay, applications which run directly. Otherwise you have to say run directly. the applications which run the applications which run directly on computer operating systems like Windows, Mac OS, Linux, okay. So if they are run applications in our computer machines are running indirectly, means via browser, if they are running, they are web applications. But if a particular application software is running directly on the computer operating system, like Windows OS computer or Mac computer or Linux computer, are called as desktop or standalone applications. Examples, tell me guys, with examples you can understand better. What are the examples of a MS Office, like MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Paint, okay, MS Office, all these are desktop applications. Then which one? Notepad. Yes, Notepad is a desktop application. Then yes, calculator app. Here, if you type calculator here and open that, where this calculator software running on the top of this computer machine. Even the Paint software that I'm using for explaining all these concepts, MS Paint, this Paint software, is it a desktop application or web application or mobile application? This one is. This Paint software is a mobile application or web application or desktop application? It's a desktop application. Okay. Clear now? So can Selenium automate such kind of desktop applications like this Paint software or MS Office or Notepad, Calculator or Paint or any other software here? Can it do? No. Okay. So Selenium can only automate the web applications which run on the browsers. Okay. It cannot automate the mobile, neither the mobile applications nor the desktop or standalone applications. Hope everyone is clear with that. Okay. Okay. Let me close this. This is not required. Now let's move on to the notes. Type of applications that Selenium can automate and type of application that Selenium cannot automate. Now, is Selenium free? The next thing here is Selenium free, guys? Tell me. So let me copy paste this notes here. Okay. Meanwhile, you answer that question in the chat box. So whatever this kind of notes I create, right, I generally post them into the Telegram group. Okay. Hope you are part of the Telegram group. If not, you just be part of this Telegram group, guys. Okay. Here I'll be posting generally. Okay. All the notes I'll be posting. So whatever the notes I generally take in the sessions, right, I'll be posting in this Telegram group. Okay. So be aware of that. For your reference, if you want to go and check these notes again, you can go to the Telegram group. Okay. And you can check that. Okay. Last one. This is the one. Okay. Next. Here is the thing. Is Selenium a free tool or not? Is the question, right? Yes, yes. Yes, Krish, you will get it. Okay. You will get. I'll be uploading the recordings here. Okay. Don't worry about that. I'll be uploading the recordings here in the batch 7 folder. And I'll be creating new folder here. I'll just name this folder as Selenium Java. Under this folder, I'll be uploading the videos going ahead. Okay. Here I'll be uploading after the session. Is that fine, Krish? Okay, great. So let's move back and understand that Selenium is a free or paid. Is Selenium free or paid? Is Selenium test automation tool free or paid or freemium? Many things are there, right? Free to paid kind of stuff is called as premium. So is it free or paid? It is free. Free means what? Do you have to pay any amount for the license? We don't have to pay any license amount for using this Selenium test automation tool. Okay, you don't have to pay any license amount. Okay, so without using any money or bucks or something, without spending any bucks, you can use Selenium automation for free. Okay, you can get Selenium automation tool for free, guys. Despite of being so popular in the market, okay, Selenium is kind of free. Despite of being so popular in the market, Selenium test automation tool is completely free. Okay, completely free. This is what you need to understand. Is Selenium automation tool free or payments? It is. The answer is free. The answer is free. Simple. Okay. Okay. Don't worry about that, Ajay. We'll come to that later. Okay. Ajay will come to that later. Okay. Then official website of Selenium. Okay. The next thing that you need to understand here is what is the official website of Selenium. The next item that I have to cover here is official website of Selenium. Official website of Selenium. What is the official website of Selenium? The official website of Selenium is selenium.dev. Everyone type this in the chat box. Selenium.dev. I want everyone to type this in the chat box. Selenium.dev. So that you can remember this official website of Selenium. I want everyone to type selenium.dev in the chat box. Okay, selenium.dev is a official website of Selenium. Okay, selenium.dev is the official website of Selenium. So let me browse that selenium.dev for you. How does it look and all? Selenium. It's not .com. Is it .com? No, it's .dev. Okay. So if you browse selenium.dev, you'll be taken to this official website of Selenium. What is the advantage of this official website of Selenium? What is the advantage of this Selenium official website of any automation tool or something? The trustful information you will find here only, right? Authentic, yes. Okay, the authentic information will be found here. Okay, the authentic information will be found here. With the help of the official websites, we can find the authentic information. Okay, fine. For Selenium, selenium.dev is the official website of Selenium. Okay, so where all the official information will be there on this website. So assume that you got some news on a WhatsApp. Okay, you got some random news on the WhatsApp, and do you believe it right away? If you get some news on the WhatsApp, do you believe it right away? Tell me, guys. Is it the authentic source? Is WhatsApp is authentic source? Someone is just randomly forwarding some message on the WhatsApp. Do you think some may believe that it is true, but we will not believe that is not correct, right? So how to find out that news is correct or not? Tell me, guys, how to find out whether the news is correct or not? Tell me. Official sources. What are the official sources, Krish? What are the official sources? What do you mean by official sources? Yes, newspapers, TV channels. Okay, like newspaper websites or whatever it is. Okay, authentic sources will be there. Yes, right, you are right. Okay, similarly, something you are finding about Selenium means, if someone is saying something about Selenium means, you cannot believe that. Okay, you cannot confirm that. So you have to come to this official website of Selenium. Not that is one purpose. That is one purpose where here in Selenium, the authentic information, trustworthy information about some updates regarding Selenium or something. If someone is sharing something online about some update of Selenium, whether it is right or not, you have to how to cross check. You have to come to the official website of Selenium and confirm that. Right? Simple. Apart from that, the main area that this official website provides is this downloads page. Okay, what is the import out of all this complete official website? What is the major area? Major area where we have to focus more? in this official website, what is the major area we generally go? Downloads page. Okay, lot of times we'll come to this downloads page because from here only we can download Selenium, right? And all the other alternative stuff. Okay, downloads page is a major page, I can say. After downloads page, the other pages we have are documentation. Other useful pages are documentation where you can find the trustworthy documentation, detailed documentation of Selenium for different languages will be there. That's another one. And other important thing is downloads is one thing. First priority is downloads in this official website. Second thing is documentation. Third, and even second or third, whatever you say, documentation and blog. Blog is the other one. Okay. Here you will get some posts. Okay. If someone says Selenium 4.34 released outside, okay, you cannot confirm that, right? Here only we have to see what is correct, what is not. We have to see. Okay. What are three items, guys? What are the three pages on this official website which are important and we keep visiting them often? The first one is downloads. Second and third are what? Second and third are what? Documentation and blog. Documentation and blog. Okay, these three items: downloads, documentation, blog. Okay, for updates of on Selenium, for official updates on Selenium, you have updates and news on Selenium, you have to come to blog. If you want to learn about Selenium and you want to go and see whether what is the reality about the Selenium, some people are explaining about Selenium some way. You want to cross check the trustworthy nature. If you want to cross check, you have to come to the documentation and check that. And if you want to download some softwares related to Selenium and some Selenium and Selenium related software, you have to go to the downloads. Okay, these are the three areas: downloads, documentation, and blogs. Okay, so you have to remember that. Fine. Okay, so we'll keep coming to this official website often. Don't worry about that. So going ahead, we are going to do that. Don't worry. Next thing that you need to understand about Selenium is different browsers that are supported by Selenium. What are the different browsers? What are the different browsers that are supported by Selenium automation tool? Okay, the browsers are all the popular browsers in the market like Chrome, Firefox, Edge. Then what are the other ones? Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Internet Explorer, Safari, and Opera. These are the browsers which are supported by Selenium automation tool. I am stating that. But how to check the validity of this statement, whether it is trustworthy or not, how to confirm that? How to confirm that this particular information is trustworthy? Tell me, guys. I am stating that the different browsers that are supported by Selenium are Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Internet Explorer, Safari, and Opera. Is this information correct? How to confirm? Where to confirm? Yes, we have to go to the official website of Selenium. Okay, so you have to search for, you have to browse for selenium.dev and go to the downloads. Go to the downloads, guys. When you go to the downloads, scroll down. This is a location. Okay, after going to this official website of Selenium, selenium.dev, go to the downloads page and scroll down until you find a section known as browsers. Here there is a section known as browsers. Expand that. Under that, it will list you all the list of browsers which are supported by Selenium. So this confirms that Selenium is supported by Chrome browser, Firefox browser, Edge browser, Internet Explorer browser, Opera, and Safari browser. Right? But from my side, IE browser is already deprecated by Microsoft. Yes or no? Even though Selenium supports IE browser, I'll explain more about that later. But even though Selenium supports IE browser is already deprecated by Microsoft. So we have to put focus on this IE browser. Do we have to learn with IE browser anymore? If Microsoft company itself has deprecated or outdated this IE browser and asked everyone to move to Edge browser, is it required for us to practice Selenium test automation on IE browser, Internet Explorer browser? The answer is no. Even though Selenium is supporting, we don't have to use it because Microsoft company has properly deprecated the IE browser. In your computer machine, if your Windows machine is there, try to find IE browser, you will not be able to find. In your computer machine, try to find the IE browser here, Internet Explorer, you type Internet Explorer. Earlier you used to get the IE, but now we are getting the Edge browser. That means Microsoft company is asking everyone who are using the IE browser to move to the Edge browser instead. Okay. So So even though Selenium supports all the six browsers, we have to take IE browser as light. And Opera browser in the latest versions of Selenium, okay, Opera browser is out of list. Selenium is not supporting, even though it has listed down. The reason why this Selenium guys have listed Opera browser here is Opera browser is supported still by the older versions of Selenium. But in the latest versions of Selenium, Opera browser is not supported. Got it? So what are the four popular browsers that we have to remember? Like which are supported by Selenium means? What are four popular browsers that we have to remember which are supported by Selenium automation tool, test automation tool? First one is Chrome. Second one is Firefox. Third one is Edge. Fourth one is Safari. Other two browsers like IE and Opera you can ignore. Okay. So let me show you practically. Don't take this seriously. Small demo I am giving. Here, I'll not quit the browser here, or I'll just put a comment here so that the browser will not be quit. Run this code. Here the script will run in which browser? Chrome driver means Chrome browser it will run. Okay. Don't worry if you don't know this code. I'm just using it for demo purpose. Only take the essence as I mentioned. The Chrome browser will launch and the script automation code will run on the Chrome browser here. Okay. Which browser this is? Chrome is being controlled by automated test software. Here, go here and click on help and see about Google Chrome is there. This is a Chrome browser. Okay. What if I want to run the scripts on Firefox browser? I can write like this. Okay. I'll comment this part. Don't worry if you don't know what I'm writing here, the code and all. I'll cover that later. I'm just giving a small demo of how can we run the Selenium automation scripts on different browser. Here I'm running the Selenium automation scripts on Chrome browser. Now I'm trying to run the Selenium automation scripts on Firefox browser now. What I am doing to make it run doesn't matter for you, but am I able to run the scripts, Selenium automation to scripts on different browsers is something you have to take from this demo. Okay. So here, where the Selenium automation script has run in which browser, if you go here and click on help, which browser this is? Firefox browser. Okay. Similarly, I can run the Selenium automation scripts on Edge browser. Okay. I'll run the script. See whether this automation code by Selenium is running on the Edge browser or not. Okay, there is some problem coming. That's okay. We can rectify the problem later, but we should be able to run the script on Edge browser. And the other thing here is web driver is equal to new uh, Safari driver. Okay, so this also I'll show you. So before this, let me just do one thing. What I can do here, guys. Okay, there is something system dot. Let me write some code. Don't worry why I'm writing this code and all. Okay. All these configurations and all I'll explain later. Don't worry for now. Okay. Just go with the flow for now. Okay. Let's see whether it is able to run the scripts on Edge browser or not. Is Edge browser launching or not? Let's see. You see, Microsoft Edge browser is being controlled by test software and it is running on the Edge browser. You can go in here and confirm also. You see, close Microsoft Edge browser. Okay. So three browsers have shown you. Can I show you on Safari browser here? Is it possible for me to run the scripts on Safari browser? Tell me, guys. Is it possible for me to run the scripts on Safari browser here? Tell me, guys, is it possible for me to run this Selenium automation scripts on Safari browser in this machine? In this machine, can I run this scripts on Safari browser? The answer is no. We need to have the Mac machine, right? Safari browser will not be there in the Windows machine. So even though you have written this statement here, if you have written the same statement in Mac machine, would have been run. Okay. So I'll just comment this part and uncomment this. Okay. Only this line will run. Okay. So fine. Understood, guys? What are the four popular browsers? I showed you, right? What do you mean by Selenium supporting the browsers? Did you understand? Why did I give the demo for you? Why did I show you that how the Selenium automation scripts are running the code on different browsers? To understand how the Selenium is supporting the browsers. When I say different browsers that are supported by Selenium, you have to understand something, right? How Selenium will support the browsers, you need to understand it. That confusion will be there, right? So if you are running the automation scripts on different browsers, Those, what are the list of browsers on which you can run the Selenium? Those are the browsers which are supported by Selenium. In other words, clear everyone? Just type C in the chat box if you are clear so far. Guys, if you are clear so far, just type C in the chat box. Different browsers that are supported by Selenium. Okay. Right. Great, guys. Super. Next thing is different operating systems supported by Selenium. Okay. Browsers is done. Now, what is the next item? Different operating systems supported by Selenium. Different operating systems supported by Selenium automation tool. What are the different operating systems which are supported by Selenium automation tool? What are the different operating systems that are supported by Selenium automation tool? All the three popular operating systems are supported. Windows, Mac, and other one is what? Other one is what? Linux. What are the top three operating systems that are there in the market from long period of time? Windows, Mac, and Linux. Okay, you can run your automation, Selenium automation scripts in Windows. Just in which machine I'm running this automation scripts? The Selenium automation code in which machine, which operating system I'm running? In which operating system I'm running the Selenium automation scripts? Windows. Similarly, you can write this automation code in Mac machine. Similarly, you can write and run the Selenium automation code in Linux machine also. I cannot show you that right now because I'm only having the Mac Windows machine. I don't have the Mac or a Linux machine with me. I cannot show you that, but you have to learn it like that for now. Okay, I cannot demonstrate that. Okay, but clear, right? Selenium supported operating systems are Windows, Mac, and Linux. So in any of these machines having this any of these operating systems, you can develop, write, and run your automation Selenium automation code. Okay, that's why Selenium supports this different. So is this information correct? Where to check again? Is this information that is given by me is correct? Is it trustworthy? Where to check again? We have to go to the official website of Selenium. Go to the downloads page, selenium.dev, go to the downloads page, scroll down until you see a button known as operating system, expand that. Can you see Windows, Mac, and Linux? Okay, you can find more information here about how the Selenium automation tool is supporting these different operating systems to write your automation code. You can write your Selenium automation code and run it in Windows machine like the way I have done. Okay, you can write the Selenium automation code, write and develop the Selenium automation code in Mac machine and run it. You can write and run the, you can develop and write the Selenium automation code and run it on the Linux machine. So Selenium supports all these three operating systems, but most of the people use either Windows or Mac. Okay, Linux is very rare. It may be there still. Okay, fine. But they are the operating system which are supported by Selenium, where you can run your Selenium automation code. What is the next topic? Different programming languages supported by Selenium. Next topic is what? Different programming languages that are supported by Selenium. What are different programming languages that are supported by Selenium? What are the different programming languages that are supported by Selenium? So at least one you have to say. Yes, Java. Everyone knows Java. Apart from Java, Python, C Sharp, Ruby, JavaScript. These are the top five. These are top five. In this top five, what are top three if I ask you? There are a lot of programming languages which are supported by Selenium. You can write your Selenium automation code in different programming languages with the help of different programming languages. In this, what are top three? Out of this top five, that is Java, Python, C Sharp, Ruby, JavaScript, what are top three? These are top three. Java, Python, C Sharp are top three. Okay? These are the top three. These are the top five. And many other programming languages are also there, guys, like R, Perl, PHP, okay, etc., etc. Where to find that information? Where to find all this information about the different programming languages which are supported by Selenium? Again, on the official website of Selenium, we can find it out, okay? So here, which language I was using here to write the Selenium automation code? Which language I was using here? I'm using Java, okay? This code is from Java. If you are not, if you don't know Java, don't worry, guys. This is Java, okay? Java will look something like this. I'll explain that later, okay? I'll cover Java for you for Selenium automation. Don't worry about that. Different programming languages supported by Selenium are the top five are Java, Python, C Sharp, JavaScript, and Ruby. In the top three are Java, Python, C Sharp. These are the top three. Okay. And apart from this top five, we have other programming languages like Go, Haskell, Perl, PHP, R, Dot, and so on. But where to find the current supported current Selenium supported programming languages? We have to go to the official website of Selenium and find out that. Let's go to the official website of Selenium. Go to the downloads here. Scroll down, and you can see the top five here itself. Can you see the top five programming languages on the screen with icons they are provided? Java, Python, C#.NET, JavaScript, and Ruby. Top five. Got it? Apart from this top five, there are other languages also which are supported by Selenium automation tool. We can write the automation code, Selenium automation code using different programming languages. The other languages here are, apart from this top five, what are the other programming languages we have? Go is one language, okay, modern language. Haskell, another language, okay. Perl, JavaScript already covered. So Perl, PHP, R, Dot, Pharo, Smalltalk. This list may keep changing according to the Selenium guys. This list can keep changing guys. Okay, this is the best place to come here and find out what are the different programming languages which are supported by Selenium, or what are the different programming languages using which we can write the Selenium automation script for automating an application. Right? Clear everyone? Everyone clear with this different programming languages supported by Selenium? And in this session, in this course that I am taking as per the full stack QA, which programming languages I am going to start with, which programming language I'm going to demonstrate Selenium automation tool with? Yes, I'll start with Java. Okay, after Java is completed, at some point of time, I'll show you how quickly you can migrate from Java to Python or Java to C Sharp. But while you're learning Selenium automation, stick to one language until you get the complete knowledge. Don't in between, don't go for Python or C Sharp, guys. Okay, for learning purpose, don't move from one language to another language. Stick to one language. Learn the automation tool completely with one language. Then go for C Sharp or okay, Python, etc. Okay, as per your requirements. But to get started, Java is the best. So, what is the best language to get started learning Selenium automation? What is the best language? You say Java, Python. Some people say Python is easy, right? Some people say Python is easy. Okay, Python is easy. So, can I learn Selenium with Python? They'll ask me. I'll say no, don't do that. I'll say learn Selenium with Java only. Still, even though Python language is compared to Java, Python is easy. But the problem here is Selenium with Java is easy than Selenium with Python. What is the reason? Lot of support help is available online. A lot of help you will get while learning Selenium for the first time. If you're learning with Python, right, Python may be easy, but the resources explaining how to use, how to automate Selenium with Python will be less online. So what happened, to some extent it look very fascinating and very easy, and I'm very lucky that kind of stuff you will feel. But when you go to the advanced parts of Python with Selenium, right, you will feel lot of difficulties will come, and there will be no one to help you out. The solutions you will not get it online, or no one will be there. It may be your friends or colleagues. Most of the people will be in this Selenium Java area, because of which this will become rare skills, and you will not get much help there, and so will not become confident in Selenium automation. So I recommend everyone to start with Selenium Java, even though Python or C Sharp, but you have to start with Selenium Java, guys. Okay, don't directly start with, if you are a newcomer to Selenium automation, test automation using Selenium, pick Java as your first language. Whether you are into Python or C Sharp or Java, start with Java only. Clear everyone? Why Java is important is clear for learning? Okay. Then, yeah, great. Okay. So, fine. So, guys, we'll stop today here. This is the first session, I know. I'll not be taking 3 hours today. I'll be taking only this much for today. Okay. So, next week onwards, the sessions will be of full-fledged, like 3 hours of sessions will be there. Okay. Next week onwards, it will be 3 hours. Okay. Saturday 3 hours, Sunday 3 hours, it will be there with some breaks. Okay. Like at least 5 hours will be there. Okay. What I am just thinking is Saturday plus Sunday, it will be 5 hours. Okay. 5 to 6 hours of sessions will be there with considerable breaks and all will take, or, we'll see how it will work. Okay. For since we are getting started today, I don't want to, go completely deep here. So this is what I wanted to cover today, guys. whatever that I want to cover, right, I'll be covering next weekend. Okay. Any doubts, any questions from today's session? Where I was covering the introduction to Selenium. Anyone have any doubts or questions? You can ask me right away. From next weekend, we'll go full-fledged. Yes, Java also I'll cover. Okay. As part of this new batch, I'll cover Java also for you. Don't worry, Ajay. In the coming sessions, Java will be covered. If you go down here, there's a topic you see. There's a topic here, the last topic, prerequisites required for learning Selenium are HTML, locators, core Java. So I'll be covering core Java for you. Okay. I'll be covering the core Java for you before explaining Selenium. Okay. Don't worry about that. We'll be using Eclipse IDE only. Okay. When you are getting started, it's better to learn with Eclipse IDE. Don't go for IntelliJ. IntelliJ is like a Mac machine. Okay. If I give you Windows machine or Mac machine, most of the people will tend to use which one? Ajay? If I give you Windows machine or Mac machine, most of the people will tend to use which one? Windows machine only, right? A lot of people are aware of Windows machine. They'll keep because most of the people use Windows machine. Okay. So similar to the Windows machine and Mac machine, we have editors like Eclipse IDE editor and IntelliJ editor. So whatever the editor that I have shown you here, where I have written the code is this is Eclipse IDE editor. So we'll be learning on Eclipse IDE only, not IntelliJ. No, we'll not be using. Okay. We can migrate later, but not now. Okay. In the coming days, we can migrate, but we'll start with Eclipse IDE because a lot of people will feel it difficult in IntelliJ because IntelliJ is like, very sophisticated. So it's better not to directly jump to IntelliJ. Start with Eclipse IDE and then move on to IntelliJ. Okay. That's what is the best thing to do. Clear, na? Okay. Let's not use IntelliJ. Even, you see, there's just an editor, right? IntelliJ is an advanced editor than Eclipse. Eclipse and IntelliJ are in competition in the market. Okay. So IntelliJ has its own advanced features are there. So you just learn them. That's enough. Okay. Whether you are learning Selenium Java automation or Eclipse or IntelliJ, both are same. Okay. No need to worry. Both are advanced editors only, but IntelliJ has some sophisticated features that Eclipse IDE doesn't have. But still, a lot of fan bases for Eclipse IDE. A lot of people feel that Eclipse IDE is more than enough. Okay. So we'll stick to Eclipse IDE. Okay, for now. Then later we may move to IntelliJ. Okay, based on the situations. Yes, yes. Okay, just give me a second. Krishi is asking me a question like, with Playwright, do we get covered? Yes, I'll be covering JavaScript language for you. Okay, I'll be covering that, Krish, for you. JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript and TypeScript both I'll cover before explaining about Playwright in the coming days. Okay, Ramana is asking, sir, I have 5+ years of experience in manual testing after learning Java Selenium this course. How many years experience I have to add for automation? 2 years. 2 years, Ramana. Okay, don't put more than 2 years. 2 years is enough. Clear, Ramana? Okay. Yes, yes, Ritesh, you have to use the same link. Simple, guys. If you want to join, right, what you have to do? Open the WhatsApp group. Go to the WhatsApp group, guys. And here, this is a group, right? You are part of. Click on that group link, group name here. And in that show more, you will get this link. Okay. So you have to take it from there. Clear? Just click on this and you will get the link here. Okay. Here you will get, in the description, you will get the link. If any updated link is there, it will be there in the description group. Okay. So don't have to wait for me to give the link every day. Just go to the description of the WhatsApp group and from there you can take. Okay. Clear. Great. Then any other questions? Anyone?
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
If anyone wants to join this, they need to pay extra 5,000, right?
Which one?
This live automation batch.
This is not live automation batch. You are asking for
No,
other
no,
batch, right? Other batch, right? This is a
no,
training
no,
batch.
no.
Hmm.
Actually, I have paid again 5,000 for this batch.
Okay, there are two things. One is a training batch, other one is a live automation batch. Okay, live automation batch happens in the 11 a.m. Okay, on weekends, 11 a.m. IST. This is 6 p.m. IST. This is
So,
a training batch.
for that 5,000, we have to pay, right?
Yes, yes. You have to check.
Okay.
Just check with Javid once. Okay. So just want to like you can go and check with Javid. Okay. Fine.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm confused. I thought this is the
You
live
got confused.
automation method.
This is a training batch. Morning is a live automation batch. Okay. Weekends morning is a live
Okay.
automation batch. Weekends evening is a training batch.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. No problem. API testing sessions, they will be done after playwright this time, Ajay. Okay. But if you are in a hurry, what you can do is you can go to this basics folder. You have the recordings given for basics folder. If you are in a hurry, go to the basics folder. In the basics folder, you will see this folder, API testing using Postman. Okay. So there are around, 13 videos, but the duration of the video is like 2 or 3 hours is there. So the videos count may be less, but duration will be big. You complete this 13, it will be very good to go. Okay. So, but the priority wise, I'm giving playwright this time. Okay. For the sixth batch, I gave the API testing as a priority. This time, after Selenium Java, I'm giving playwright as a priority, not the API testing. After playwright, we'll go if required. Okay. That's the plan. But if you're in a hurry, go to the basics folder and go to this folder and self-learn yourself. Okay. Instead of waiting for me to explain that for you. Okay. These recordings are there anyhow. Fine. Okay. Otherwise, you can wait. Then, if you have 3 years experience in manual, yeah, Shivan, you can put 1 year. Okay, you can put 1 year. 1 year is fine.
Hi, sir. Sir, I want to ask what we are learning in 2 months. Firstly, we are learning core Java, then Selenium.
Yes,
What
yes,
is it?
correct. So we'll be focusing on Selenium Java. Okay. So before the Selenium starts, I'll be covering all these prerequisites for you. Okay. There are some prerequisites, right? Like locators, core Java, HTML basics. Okay. This will be covered to you first. After that, we'll go for Selenium automation. These 2 months, that's the plan.
How much time will it take for core Java?
Core Java will take good time because I'll give equal importance. Okay.
Okay, understood.
Understood, right? I'll give equal importance for both Core Java and Selenium, so it will take good time. Okay, half of the time will go for Core Java only.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, Ramana, I'll help you out. Don't worry. Okay, I'll help you out. I'll give you the templates of how to build the resumes and all. Okay, don't worry about that. I'll cover that. Yes, yes, you are right, Ajay. Java is very important for Selenium. Without Java, we can. There is no use of learning Selenium. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if anyone have this course related issues or if you are confused, like right, then you enrolled with the help of Javid, right? You can go and contact Javid here with these details. Okay. So you guys have enrolled into this course by contacting Javed, right? So these are the details of Javed. If any confusions are there or something, you can check out with Javed. Javed will help you out. And if any course related doubts are there, training related doubts are there, I'm there to help you out. Okay. And course related doubts, Javed will help you out. Okay. And also, don't worry, guys. You can also post your questions in the WhatsApp group. Also, we have a WhatsApp group, right? Here in this WhatsApp group, we have around 500 plus people already. You see, our members are around 515. Don't expect that I'll be answering all the questions. So a lot of senior students are there here in this group. We are continuously learning and we created this very active group here. So any questions come, right, we'll keep getting the answers here. You see, some people are asking the questions and other people are answering it. Okay. So a lot of discussions keep going on here and a lot of people will reply them. Okay. So don't worry. If you have any questions, you can post in this group. Done? Clear? You can ask me in during the session or at the end of the session. And also you can post your questions offline when you are offline, not during the training. If you have got some question regarding anything, right? You can post in the group and a lot of people are there for helping you out and you'll get a lot of useful information in this group. This is a closed group. It's not public for everyone. Okay. This is a closed group only for the people who have enrolled in the course. Yes, we'll be learning that, Krish. As part of manual testing, I'll cover the test management tool for you. Jira is a major one that most people are using in the market. So I'll be explaining about Jira for you as a major one. Okay, major tool. After that, if we get time, I'll be covering other tools also. But the major one is Jira test management tool. Okay, Jira with Zephyr is a test management tool. I'll be covering for you. And also, if you are not in a position of waiting for manual testing, in the batch 6 manual software testing folder is there. You can go through these recordings, okay? You can watch this recording first because everything may not happen as you wish, right? So there are some recorded videos for manual testing also there in the batch 6. You can go and watch them, okay? Instead of waiting for me, I'll be covering at some point of time, but meanwhile, you can go for manual testing videos, recordings, and watch them, okay? So we have to take advantage of everything. Selenium live automation batch sessions are happening on weekends, 11 a.m. Okay. It's starting next weekend. Okay. So Saturday 26th and 27th, 11 a.m. IST, it will start. Okay. It will be like 3 to 4 hours. Like 3 to 4 hours on Saturday, 3 to 4 hours on Sunday, 11 a.m. IST, it will start on both Saturday and Sundays. Clear?
What we learn in that batch, sir?
I'll not be training anything to you there. I'll not be teaching you anything. But with whatever the knowledge you got in these training sessions, right, there will be automating live. Okay, we'll be automating 500 plus test cases one by one. That's what is you know uh, the training all about. Okay,
Okay.
we'll be building the frameworks and we'll be continuously, developing the frameworks based on the number of automation scripts we are building. Kind of frameworks, the frameworks will be emerged based on the number of automation scripts we are developing. So that kind of feel you will get, but that training will not be there. For that live automation batch, right? You need to already have the knowledge of Selenium and Java. Otherwise, you cannot join that. Okay, will not understand that. At least some basic knowledge should be there to get started with. May not be good with that, but at least you should have the knowledge of Selenium Java to get started there. Clear, na?
Clear, sir.
Okay. The main purpose of live automation is for the people who has been trained on Selenium Java, but they didn't get any real-time project on. They didn't work on any project on real time. Okay, for them that will be useful. That's the reason we started another batch. Okay, since we got a lot of inquiries from the people, right? Can you teach live project? Live project means so we started. That's the reason. Okay, and that will take a lot of effort, so we made it separately. Okay, we didn't mix it because if we mix it, right, we cannot do it. Okay, that will take a lot of time. That's an ongoing thing actually. And yeah, yes, for this training batch, new training batch of batch 7. Okay, this current batch is training batch 7, right? Batch 7. The timing is 6 to 9 p.m. IST on weekends. Okay, yes, Ravi Teja, you are right. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, like 2.5 hours to 3 hours I'll take on weekends. Today I didn't take much, but next weekend onwards it will be in depth. I'll be taking for 2.5 hours to 3 hours every week, every weekend. That is Saturday 3 hours, Sunday 3 hours. We'll try to aim. Okay, that's the plan. Yeah. Any other questions, anyone? And again, the notes are there, guys. Okay, so you can go through the notes and you can understand. You don't have to worry what I'm going to cover next, right? And clearly understand what I'm going to cover next. First, introduction to Selenium will be completed. Then HTML basics will start. Then locators will start. XPath expressions from scratch will start. CSS selectors from scratch will start. Then Java for Selenium installation and introduction and installations. Understanding the Java programs, variables, topics are already there. You see, control flow statements, methods, variable, all this is about Java only. Okay, then modifiers and interfaces, array strings, wrapper classes and exception handling, packages, handling files and collections framework, setting up and running. Then afterwards, Selenium will start here. Okay, you see how many topics of Java I'm covering in depth here. Okay, then we'll go with Selenium automation. Okay, Selenium automation will start here. How to set up Selenium automation, Selenium WebDriver commands. Drive access you already have. Okay, or you already have given you already for your email address the drive access is already given, and if you don't know from where you have to access, click on this discussion group, click on this, go to this, and here you have the Google Drive link. Click on this link, drive will open. Okay, just copy this link and open here. It will open for you. Okay, just open like this. Wherever you have your Gmail account, right, there you open this drive link from the description of the WhatsApp group you have. You will be taken here. Go to the batch 7 folder. You will find everything there. And for batch 6, I covered few. For batch 6, I already covered something, right? If you want to check with that, you can also go to the batch 6. All the previous recordings also will be there. Batch 2, batch 3. But I recommend you to go with batch 6 because it contains API testing, manual software testing. If you want complete Selenium Java also, you can go to the batch 5 in that case. Okay. For batch 6, Selenium Java is not completely completed. So you have to go for batch 5 for complete Selenium Java here. Okay. You have all the videos. You see, all the recordings are there in advance for you. Okay. I'll be training you live. At same time, you can also self-learn also if you have time. So sophisticated, we have made it for you to go with. Okay. Clear? Okay. Any other questions, anyone? Does anyone have any other questions here? Great. Fine then. Yeah, one more question. Yeah, Chetan, we'll see on the group itself, okay? Let's not discuss that here, okay? Yeah, we'll see
Hi,
offline.
hi, sir.
Yes, Tarak?
Yeah, do we have a live automation sessions on as part of this course?
No, not as part of this. This is a training batch.
Okay,
Live automation is as part of a separate batch, okay?
okay,
So we have a separate group for that. You see, you are part of this discussion group, right? Which is training batch, okay? We have another
okay,
group known as live automation. This another group is there where you'll find all the information about the live automation. For this, you need to subscribe separately, okay? And simple thing here is you need to understand the simple thing. Just give me a second. I'll tell you what exactly. Simple thing is, let me give you the timings, okay? So live automation batch happens on weekends, that is Saturday and Sunday at 11 a.m. IST, okay? On weekends, that is Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday. Here we are going to have 3 to 4 sessions. 3 to 4 sessions on Saturday we'll have, and 3 to 4 sessions on Sunday we'll have as part of this live automation. Okay. And with breaks I'll give here because it is a continuous sessions, right? And here one more thing that you need to understand about live automation is no training will be given. You should already have the knowledge of Selenium Java to some extent. Okay. Then only you'll understand. I'll not explain what is this, what is that. Okay. I'll keep on automating and we'll be focusing more on the challenges that we are facing while automating the stuff. Okay. But no training will be given of knowledge will not be shared here for the different stuff of Selenium. And the other thing that we are going to, other batch that is actually happening here is training batch. Okay. Training batch. The training batch is the new training batch that I'm actually doing here is a weekend batch only. Weekend batch only. Where it will start at 6 p.m. IST. 6 p.m. IST it will start and it will be there for, 2.5 to 3 hours of duration every weekend. That is Saturday and Sunday. Okay, 6 p.m. IST it will start. Here complete training will be the focus. No live automation. Clear? And the older batch, that is batch 6 is still happening on weekdays. Okay, so weekdays is where where Selenium automation has started. If you're already aware of Java, right, then you can actually join that batch also. Okay, so we already have started that. So if you want to be part of that, you can be part of that also. Okay, you can attend that training batch, this training batch, weekday training batch, and weekend training batch together also if you want to cover it fast. If you want to learn Selenium Java faster, because Selenium automation is being covered there, here Java will be going on. Okay, we are in the initial days of Selenium, right? Here Java will be taking good time here in this new batch from scratch. But if you're already good with Java, then you can directly go with the batch 6 where Selenium automation is being going on now, right now. Okay, so you can be part of any batch, not a problem. You can alternate, you can also at same time attend multiple batches, but live automation batch separate subscription is required. Okay, training batch, multiple training batches you can join, but live automation batch separate subscription is required. You need to reach out to Javid here. These are the details of Javid. You already have, right? Just go to here and contact him via these details, and he'll help you out in enrolling. Okay, and he'll clear your doubts about the things also if you are confused. Clear, na?
sure, sir. Yeah,
Okay.
clear.
Sir, could you please share the batch 6 URL?
Batch 6 URL in the sense
Zoom URL,
Weekdays.
joining URL.
drive,
No, sir, class URL.
same thing, same link,
Same link,
same
okay.
from the
Time?
description of the group.
Okay.
Uh,
For
timing
weekdays,
is yes,
weekdays
sir.
sessions also we need to take the same URL, right, for joining the class.
Yes. Weekdays
Okay.
also same URL if it is a training batch, and the weekdays the timing is 8 p.m. IST. Okay, and the
Sir,
duration is 1 hour only.
Okay, sir. Sir, actually, currently I'm working as a manual tester.
Mm-hmm.
Once I complete this training, can
Mm.
I attend to the interview as a automation role, or should I
Yes, you
get
can do
some?
that. That's not a that's that everyone will do that. Okay, not everyone will get an opportunity to work on automation projects, right?
Mm.
That's not a illegal thing to do. Okay, it's a legal thing only. As a software tester, we should be learning all the skills and we should be ready for whatever the projects or assignments we have to take, right? So to
Yeah,
work to give you a confidence, I am giving you a training and also I am giving you the live automation thing also. Okay.
that's what I'm asking. Should I
So
get some
if you
hands-on experience in live automation
yes,
or?
live automation, you'll get the confidence. You can show this live automation as your first project also, not a problem. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So you'll be confident at that point of time. Okay. There's nothing much. Okay. So I'll make you guys confident. Don't worry. Okay. Even though you guys have not worked on any project in your workplace, right? After a few days, you will understand that you are good to go. Okay. You'll get the project experience if you are part of the live automation. Here also, to some extent, I'll cover, but not like live automation. Okay. Live automation will get more confidence. In training batch, some samples will be there. To some extent, we can cover. Okay. We cannot drag it much. Okay. Any other questions, anyone? Okay, then. That's all. If no questions, we can stop it here. Okay. Well, yeah. We'll meet next weekend where we are going to start seriously. Okay. Bye, everyone. Take care. See you. Bye.